Need proof of insurance from American Family and need it fast? Discover the step-by-step guide to getting it efficiently and securely. Welcome to today's explainer, where we're going to make sure you have exactly what you need right when you need it. Let's dive in.
Picture this. You're driving along, and suddenly the red and blue lights flash in your rearview mirror. You pull over, and that familiar panic sets in. Have you ever been caught without your insurance card in the glove box? Or maybe you're sitting at a dealership, super excited to drive away in a brand new car, and the whole process just stalls out because you can't prove you're insured. These are real-world, high-stakes scenarios where having immediate access to your coverage documents isn't just a nice-to-have, it's absolutely critical. So here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll cover why proof matters. Second, a bit about American Family. Third, the verification documents. Fourth, retrieval channels. Fifth, troubleshooting. And finally, some tips and a quick conclusion. All right, Section 1, why proof matters, and the high-stakes reality of coverage verification. At its core, proof of insurance is your verifiable documentation demonstrating that you have active financial protection and liability coverage, the stuff required by law or by contract. Without it, you could be looking at a suspended vehicle registration, hefty fines, or suddenly finding yourself completely unable to close on that mortgage or car loan. Think of it as your financial passport in the modern ecosystem. Moving on to Section 2, about American Family, a legacy of protection. American Family Insurance has literally been in the business of protecting dreams for 90 years. 90! They're a massive provider operating across 19 different states, offering everything from vehicle and homeowners to life and business coverage. They manage billions in assets, which gives you a pretty good idea of the sheer scale of their technical infrastructure. Just listen to this. A 35-year customer named Hymister shared a pretty revealing experience. They noted that during both a major tragedy and a minor parked car accident, American Family took care of the whole shebang. They even took an at-fault driver's company to court just to get their deductible back. This really highlights a legacy of reliable service. But of course, to access that service out in the real world, you absolutely need your paperwork handy. Which brings us to Section 3, verification documents. The ID card versus the declarations page. The absolute most crucial point here is knowing which document you actually need in a given situation. The insurance ID card, that's your on-the-go document. It's totally consolidated, containing your VIN, policy dates, and basic info. It is strictly meant for immediate verification during a traffic stop or at a rental car counter. Conversely, the declarations page is a heavy-duty legal summary. It shows your exact coverage limits, deductibles, and designated lien holders. Basically, you bring this one to a bank, not a traffic stop. Let's see how this actually plays out in reality. Say you're verifying hazard insurance before finalizing a home loan. Well, the bank or escrow company is definitely going to require your homeowner's declarations page. Financing a new car? The leasing corporation wants the auto declarations page to prove you have physical damage coverage, like comprehensive and collision. But what if you get pulled over by law enforcement? Just the ID card. Boom. Knowing the difference here is going to save you an incredible amount of time and frustration. All right, Section 4, retrieval channels. We're talking digital and traditional methods. Okay, the absolute fastest method for mobile users is, without a doubt, the MyAmFam app. Once you download it from the App Store or Google Play, you can authenticate securely using Face ID or Touch ID. No need to remember complex passwords every single time. But here is the real game changer. You can save your auto insurance ID card directly to your device or Apple Wallet. After that, you don't even need to sign in or even have cellular service to show it to a police officer. How great is that? Now, if you need that full declarations page for a mortgage or an auto loan, you'll definitely want to use the web portal. Just head over to the American Family website and click Sign In to access my account. You'll log in using your registered email address. From your central dashboard, just hit the Policies header, select the specific policy you need, and jump right to Documents. From there, you can instantly view, print, or save a PDF. Easy peasy. But hey, what if you want a human touch? You still have great traditional options. You can call customer support 24/7 at 1-800-MyAmFam. That's 1-800-692-6326. You can even have documents faxed or mailed to you. But honestly, an even better option is to just reach out to your local agent. Our sources actually highlight an agent named Brian Bender in North Dakota. His clients note how he proactively reminds them when premiums are due and swiftly handles out-of-state claims. A good local agent can quite literally just email you exactly what you need while you're sitting right there at the dealership. Next up, Section 5, troubleshooting, dealing with app realities and errors. Let's consider the experience of a user who goes by Java Junkie 6304304. Even with a brand new iPhone 16 Pro, their policies just completely vanished from the app and their autopay got canceled. Seriously, it's incredibly frustrating when you just want to see your insurance cards or pay a bill and the screen just goes totally blank. If something like this happens to you, trust me, you are not alone. Now, a major culprit for this is actually a recent, kind of quiet system update. American Family has completely deprecated the use of legacy usernames, meaning if you try logging in with an old alphanumeric username you've used for years, it's going to fail. You absolutely must use your registered email address moving forward. Knowing how to fix these errors is crucial. So if you're locked out, here are your actionable solutions. First, email accountsupport@amfam.com and make sure to include screenshots of whatever error you're seeing. If you need it fixed literally right this second, call 1-800-MY-AMFAM for immediate technical assistance. Oh, and here's a pro tip for you. If you request a password reset link, check your email immediately. Those links expire after exactly 10 minutes for security purposes. Finally, a good old-fashioned uninstall and reinstall of the app often clears up those stubborn blank screen bugs.
And that brings us to Section 6, Tips and Conclusion, Best Practices for Managing Coverage. Look, if you take one actionable piece of advice away from this explainer today, let it be this. Always download your ID card directly to your device or Apple Wallet while you're at home on Wi-Fi before you hit the road. Please do not wait until you're pulled over in a rural area with zero cellular service to try and authenticate an app. Before we wrap up, we do need to mention, this explainer is for informational purposes only and may not cover all specific situations or insurance requirements. Please consult with your American Family agent or representative for personalized advice tailored to your unique circumstances. Which leads us to our final thought for the day. Think about your current setup right now. If your phone died this very second, do you actually have a physical backup of your insurance proof tucked into your glove box? It's just a tiny piece of paper, but man, it carries a massive amount of weight. Drop a comment below and let us know your strategy for keeping your proof of insurance handy. Thanks so much for joining us on this explainer, and we'll see you next time.